Now, live from the Blind Ninja Studios in Western Wisconsin, a show with no purpose, hosted by experts at drinking, and they're almost definitely wearing pants. It's time for the Department of Offense.
Welcome to episode 121 of the Department of Offense. I'm your host, Casey. Joining me, as always, is Carlo.
I'm here.
And Matt is coming down into the studio right now because he's late. Matthew's always being late. Well, not always.
I brought pork chops.
Okay, well, then you're forgiven.
Okay.
I had ribs for Father's Day, and they were amazing. I think I had like 30 ribs. It was so good.
30 of them.
I don't know. I might be a bit facetious.
Do you like have a whole hog of them?
I did have a whole hog.
A whole
So
hog.
you're hogging the ribs.
Oh, no. I totally bogarted those ribs, man. My brother was...
Bogart isn't a cow. It's
I
not
know.
funny, Casey.
Well, neither is a hog.
Humphrey Bogart?
Shit.
No, my brother was late. And so we started eating ribs without him because ribs wait for no man.
I guess I'm like your brother then.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
I
thing.
don't know.
We'll have to figure that one out someday.
Is that my cup over on the other side of the table?
Yeah, here you can have this one, though.
Okay.
There's watermelon on the right tab if you want some.
Okay.
And it's pretty good, not going to lie.
I'll wait till this peach gets open thing here, whatever that is. That looks wonderful.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So when we get to the beer, I have a whole story.
Oh.
It's a thing. It's pretty exciting. But before we get to that, I would like to just thank our Black Belt patron, Zach Zablosky, for supporting us this month. And this episode is brought to you by him because he's awesome. If you would like to be as awesome as him or as awesome as our other patrons, head on over to patreon.com/blindninjastudios and become a patron today. All right. Carlos, what have you been up to?
Well, actually, today I saw Kung Fury. They have it up.
Wait, what?
It was kickstarted. It's this movie that was put
David
together.
Hasselhoff.
Oh yeah,
song.
he put together a music video.
That
for it.
is one of the greatest
What?
songs I've heard in
I
quite a
feel
while.
so out of the loop, and I'm very sad
The
right
song
now.
is super 80s.
and
the,
it's actually good.
The movie is the most 80s thing I've ever seen. It's like the 80s if it was being imagined by somebody in the year 2200. That's basically what it is. And it was amazing. It's Kung Fury is about this cop who has super kung fu powers because he got struck by lightning and bit by a cobra at the same time.
You can watch it on YouTube.
While his partner, who was like a father to him, was murdered right in front of him by a ninja.
That sounds like the worst and the best day ever.
I think I might have put the David Hasselhoff video on our Blind Ninja Studios.
Okay.
I
And
don't know for
he fights Hitler.
I'm trying to process this movie. I really am, but I can't.
First you have to watch the David Hasselhoff music video because that'll get you into what you're about to watch because he's riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex in it and shooting guns and stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing that would make that better is if the Tyrannosaurus, the T-Rex was shooting lasers.
I think he might have been or something.
Yeah. No, there's a raptor that shoots dinosaurs. And they're laser raptors. And so because he tries to go back in
Casey's
time.
mind is blown.
He tries to go back in time to fight Hitler because Hitler came forward in time and killed a bunch of cops.
Oh, God.
So he goes back in time to fight Hitler.
So good.
And he goes back too far though, and he gets attacked by laser raptors.
I need to watch this right now. We're stopping the show.
He only goes back. He goes back a couple thousand years instead of to when the laser raptors roamed the earth during the Viking Age.
I don't even.
Thor pops up. He's
Jesus Christ!
It's like 30 minutes long. It's available free on YouTube. This is a movie that was kickstarted off of Kickstarter.
And it's live action.
Well, yeah. It also has some horrible green screen editing. Oh, his partner off the police force is called Triceracop. It's a cop with the head of a Triceratops. It was here we go.
Somebody just got a notification on their phone. Holy shit.
Is this the music video?
Yeah.
This is the most 80s thing. Like, this is even more 80s than the actual 80s.
So like I saw the trailer for this like way back like when they were kickstarting it, and like now it's out. It was really worth my 30 minutes to just sit down and watch. I had seen like one thing right when it first came out available.
If you guys could see Casey's face right now,
They can.
Oh, it's
this is the best like chorus 2 I've heard in a while too.
Oh my
oh,
god.
it's pretty bloody too, because you know it's from the 80s, and it also has all the VHS.
All right, we don't have any
Yeah.
rights, so we're
Yeah.
gonna stop that there.
David
but
Hasselhoff.
Holy shit balls!
The Hoff.
I know what I'm doing after or well later tonight.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. A fun use of my 30 minutes.
So that's why Germany's obsessed with the Hoff, huh?
I guess they never left the. Well, I guess Germany didn't really get the. Well, half of Berlin didn't really get the 80s.
Well, also
And
there's
so-
an 80s resurgence of everything right
Yeah.
now. So
And I enjoyed I did sit down and listen to a Hasselhoff song, and that was a well use of my time. I also did some other things today. Well, we also recorded Council Cowboys and talked about E3. So there's that for everybody listening if they want to hear about some E3.
Yeah, that actually went up today because it was a special, super special edition of Console Cowboys.
I also I actually picked up 2 albums today from the Proto Men. They had a concert they put on performing a bunch of Queen songs. They were really spot on and great. And they had a bunch of covers of just a variety of artists. I picked up these albums because I like some of their other work, but they had Flash. So I saw the Flash Gordon song from Queen. I was like, all right, I'm getting these albums right now. And I listened to some Flash. Oh, if anybody has ever heard that Queen song, it's great.
All right.
It's another thing that's pretty much. I don't know whether the Flash movie came out in the 70s or 80s.
pretty sure 70s.
That is really a product of its time right there.
Yeah.
Gordon Flash.
All right.
No,
Flash Gordon.
another thing is I watched.
Carlos has
Sci-Fi
just
channels-
done a lot of shit this week.
So
I just watched a lot of stuff on the internet. I saw 2. Sci-Fi Channel has been like trying to get a resurgence of science fiction shows, and so there are 2 sci-fi shows up. Started last week, and then last night another one went up. The first one is called Dark Matter. It's based on a graphic novel.
Yeah, I downloaded the first 2, and I haven't had a chance to watch them.
I gotta watch the British one first because I heard rave
No,
reviews of that.
that's a completely different thing.
Well,
That's
still, I
not
gotta watch
related
that
to-
one first.
All right. Well,
But this one has Will Wheaton.
So
eventually he'll show up. But Dark Matter, this is where they have no memory. They wake up from cryo sleep. They have no memory of who they are, where their ship is. They basically have to make things up as they fly. They call each other's names is based on the order they woke up in.
Mhm.
So you have like the 3 is like the gun nuts. They have like one of them is acting as captain because they don't know which one of them is actually captain, and she just takes charge. And they slowly have to figure that out.
And one of them has samurai swords because
Yeah.
I watched that much last night.
And then and that was a fun show. It was basically, hey, here's the cast of it's like you copied the cast of Firefly and made a new TV show, except they have no memory of who they are. There you go. The other one I watched was called Killjoys, and that was a fun one too, because it's basically where they're kind of like there's the star system, this like 4-planet star system, and they go fly, and apparently they're like kind of like bounty hunters, corporate bounty hunters. Or no, not corporate. It's just anybody who pays puts up the bounty, they'll take it. But they generally only do like a live like they don't do the murder kills generally.
is that based off of the last My Chemical Romance album?
I doubt it. I really doubt that.
Because that's all about the Killjoys.
And Killjoys looks
Who
like
are they fighting in the?
Oh, when I was the first episode, they try to get a bounty. Well, one of the guys he picks up a death order for his brother on a prison ship. So he gets himself captured by the cops and tries to rescue him using the bounty as a way to get in there. And then after that, they unfortunately caused us a lot of shit problems with his decision to take that, and it just basically it's It's fun. It's basically kind of like if you took Guardians of the Galaxy and like watered it down and by
It made it different.
3/4 watered it down. So still good.
Cool.
It's a fun watch.
Sounds like fun.
And this is really just prepping me for sci-fi shows later this year called The Expanse, which is based on a book.
All right.
So
Well, Matthew, what have you been up to?
Literally, I've been working nonstop all week long.
Yeah, we didn't even have a chance to record Soundwave this week.
Nope.
Hopefully we'll get that in on Tuesday. So
Closed 3 nights in a row and opened up Saturday and opened up
Damn.
today too.
that's,
And then worked a day the day before that.
Do you
too.
have a few days off this week then? Or
Just Monday.
just Monday?
Monday.
Damn.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that sucks.
I've been watching Orange is the New Black when I get home from work. at
Oh,
night.
dude, I had a problem with that this week. I watched the entire series or season in
I'm on
26
episode 9.
hours.
I'm on episode 9 right now. And I'm so happy they brought Lori Petty back to this season. She is, I think they call her Low in it. She's got the tattoos, white hair, and glasses.
Oh, yep.
She was Tank Girl, and she was also in the Army now.
Mhm.
Lori Petty.
Yeah.
She doesn't look anything like she used to.
No, not at all.
But
Man,
yeah,
In the Army Now was such a fun movie.
it was.
One of Pauly Shore's better ones.
It was. But yeah, I enjoy this season. I think it's good. I like it better than last season.
I've
'cause
heard
V
a lot
annoyed
of
the hell out of me.
I've heard a lot of mixed things about this season. Overall, I found it fairly entertaining.
I'm happy that they haven't introduced one bad guy this season. You know how like the whole season of last season was just
V's evil.
Just V's evil.
Yeah.
This one's more just everyone. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
like that.
everyone just kind of moving on with their
Mhm.
lives. It's pretty good. I found this episode or this season more comedic than the last one.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah,
So,
they're making a dirty underpants business. That's hilarious.
it is a little funny. Oh, underpants.
Underpants.
Oh, underpants.
Oh, Boo. I'm happy we've learned more about like Boo and Chow too. I think it's Chang.
Chang.
I'm happy we learned about Chang's past as well. That
Yeah,
was cool.
that episode, the Chang episode, was pretty good.
My biggest beef with everything though is that we learn about the paths, the past of these girls, but we never learned the actual reason why half of them are in there.
Because it doesn't matter.
It does. I want to know. I want to know.
I don't know.
I want to know.
Maybe.
Like,
It
what
depends
did
on how
Boo
long it
do?
goes on.
What did Boo do?
Probably
they're
killed
all
somebody.
actually.
Probably.
No, it turns out that they're all undercover FBI agents.
Chang definitely killed somebody. But
Oh, yeah. Well, she ate somebody's dick and balls. It was the whole thing.
But yeah, so yeah, just working Orange is the New Black. That's
Yeah.
about it.
I watched. I finished that season in a day because I'm broken. I was up
Well,
until
that-
like 5 a.m. one day. It was a whole thing. Then I got my watermelon wheat all kegged up and ready to go, I don't know, it turned into a pretty good summer beer. I mean, it's nothing like amazing, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then I brewed a imperial stout yesterday, and so yeah, I got to do a few finishing touches on that. Other than that, man, I've been playing cell phone games all week. I played that stupid game that you recommended
I
last
still
week,
haven't beat it.
and I beat it. I'm on the final day on my second run through now,
Oh,
and I just I don't know.
I didn't even know there was an ending. I've just been going, okay.
Way to be into the game, man.
I was at first, but now it's just going and going.
The end got super intense. It was very exciting. It was a lot of fun.
I'll have to look at it
And
again.
then I did ribs for Father's Day today because ribs are delicious. And then we walked down to that ice cream place, the Riverside Market or whatever in here in town. It was the first time I've been down there. The ice cream was pretty good.
Mhm.
And yeah,
I was there when it was bigger, and then they shrunk it down a little bit because now all the antique stores are down there and stuff. But
yeah. How much bigger was it? Because I mean,
don't
it's
know. I
not
haven't-
it's not small.
no, it's not small by any means. But like they had basically the whole entire area down there. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And it was just a giant candy shop then.
Ooh, man, I missed that. Carlos, you missed the candy shop.
It's tragic.
However, Carlos probably wouldn't like it because there was a bunch of grandma candy in there.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Grandma candy is awesome.
It's disgusting.
I don't know about that one. And then I tracked down this beer, which I'm very excited about. Oh man.
Star Killer.
Yeah, here, I'll read about the beer. Matt, you want to just open that up and get that going? All right, so August Shell has been doing a lot of sours lately. And this is one of them. This currently has a 96 on Beer Advocate. This is a Berliner Weiss on peaches. Starkeller Berliner Weiss aged on peaches. This strong Berliner Weiss was brewed on or with an extensive decoction mash schedule and fermented with an authentic mixed culture that then aged it for nearly a year in our original 1936 cypress wood lagering tanks before 5,500 pounds of peaches were added for 4 months. And then, yeah. So 400 cases hit the cities this week. And they all got bought up pretty much immediately. I had a buddy who went to, like 10 liquor stores, couldn't find it. And then I was coming home from his place yesterday, stopped at the Four Firkins in Woodbury.
Yeah.
They had a single bottle left. So I was like, well, I have to buy this and then rub it in his face. And yeah, if there's any more of that, let me. Oh, yeah. So I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping for a good sour character and just all the peaches. Just all of them.
So many peaches.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I
Matt,
got a
what do you
lot-
think?
I got a lot
I
of
haven't
foam,
tried
so
it
I'm
yet.
waiting, so it's all just head half. It's over half my glass's head right now. So
You
Ooh.
guys rate this one.
That smells super sour and delightful. Oh,
It's
Not-
nothing
not a
like
fan?
my Not Your Father's root beer I was drinking all day today.
oh wow.
I'm getting some of the foam right now, and that's I could get some sourness in that.
Yeah, no, there's a good like lacto sour.
Kind of tastes like salty water to me. Salty sour water.
I guess I'm not getting any. Like I'm not getting the salty. I'm getting some peach flavor, quite a bit actually. Oh wow, that is good. It's making my mouth water because it has that sourness that puckers a little bit. Oh man, not a fan.
You know I don't like sours to begin with,
Let's see if I
and
can find some peach flavor in here.
yeah, I don't taste any peach either.
Now let me think back to when have I had an actual peach? Never. I've always had artificial peaches.
Just
so-
the canned peaches.
no, just
You've never had
You've
a
never had
peach?
canned peaches?
You've never just had a peach?
I don't think so. No,
How the fuck have you never had a peach in your life?
I don't understand.
I can't
Carlos.
recall having a peach. I may have had one.
I'd like to take them and just fucking bite right into them, eat them. They're so good.
I may have had canned peaches. I'm assuming in like elementary school, like at lunch. Some presidents of the United States of America.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
But I'm not picking up any peaches in the taste right now.
Well, Carlos, you've never apparently had a peach.
But
so
but I've had a lot of artificial peach flavor, that's for sure. But I'm definitely sour. I like that sour. It's
Mhm.
got a nice, crisp, refreshing.
Refreshing.
taste.
All right, Matt. Out of like personal rating, I'd give it one
A 4.
out of
don't-
10.
I don't like sours. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine, man.
So,
This is more of a
so
personal
when you put an
rating than
average into this, don't include my average.
no, we will definitely put an average into this.
No, because it'll be difficult. His number makes everything difficult.
Yes, it does.
Why? It's a nice round number,
Yeah, but
Well, I'm sorry, 4.3.
asshole.
A 4, yeah. That means we'd have to do math. We can't just guess.
Carlos,
I'd give it a 8.5. It's a nice solid sour. It's the kind of sour I like where it's actually sour. Although I really don't catch the peach in there.
I think I'm gonna give it a 9. I really like this beer. I really, really like this beer. But yeah, no, the beers that they're putting out are just, they're fairly local. They're in New Ulm, Minnesota, which is about 3 hours away, and they're doing amazing sours. And before this, they were known for like Grain Belt and stuff like that. Because it's August Shell Brewing Company.
So So they're the ones that did Grain Belt.
Yeah, their lineup is stuff like, oh man,
Yeah, I don't know. Sour. I don't like drinking sour things.
that's fine. You should try some of that wheat.
I
get
will.
The sweetness.
Said right.
Yeah, right tab. No, what? Okay, I went to August Shell Brewing Company and I clicked on the I clicked on the wrong one on their under 21. It brings you to the Google image search of seashells.
That's clever.
All right, so yeah, their regular beers are like the Shells Pills, Fire Brick, Dark. Yeah, Shells Light.
So Emma's got Surly in. We hopped on the bandwagon.
Well,
of
you guys
everyone.
are on the hype train.
We got on the hype train.
Which one?
All there is on any car coming through town right now is Furious.
Just a bunch of Surly Furious.
Yes, I don't know, but once they get something new, then we're gonna take that right away. Basically, I don't know. We want to be different. We don't want to have Furious like everyone else.
Yeah. Well, and Furious. I mean, it's a good beer, but it's boring.
I'm not a huge fan of many of their beers actually.
I
don't know.
like their.
Now, if it's called Furioso, that'd be something else.
I went yesterday to Surly because we had some time to kill in between the brew day, and we were 10 minutes away, and we went to, or I had a Scottish ale that was just super toffee and malty. Oh man, it was awesome. So I mean, and it was like 5%, and it was so good. But I don't think they're gonna like can that one or distribute that one.
So yeah, I was drinking Not Your Father's root beer today, and it tastes just like root beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a video on how it's made and stuff. It's brewed like a beer, everything and all, and then it's all the spices that they put in to make it like root beer.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's brewed like root beer used to be brewed, basically. But with
What's the ABV on that?
they have 3 different ones. The one that's selling around here, I haven't gone to look for it. Somebody brought it over the pool today. That one was 5.9, and it goes all the way up to 10.9.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Some 10%.
No, there's a 10's the middle one. I think there's a 19% one too. So that's basically like you're drinking a schnapps then, but it's a beer, and it comes in a bomber.
Oh Jesus! All right, smalltownbrewery.com. Our beers.
And they also have in the draft section they have Grandma's apple pie or something, and another one.
I hate it when they make you type in your birthday.
Yeah.
It's irritating.
Generally, I just type in whichever number will give.
Yeah,
me
right?
Yeah.
the
All
fastest.
right, Not Your Father's root beer. It doesn't have like the ABVs and stuff on here. Our
Just be the
beers.
percentages that are up on the top of the page. Well, I was on the.
All right, yeah, they have the 5.9. Oh, there's limited editions. Holy cow! Hang on.
Should have brought one of them over.
The 10.7. Oh,
And then the 19, I think it is.
19 and a half?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Limited edition. Damn. I don't even.
It'd be like you're drinking schnapps.
That's
The result of an accidental additional yeast pitch to the 10.7 version. Oops.
that's
I'm surprised it's not dry as hell.
Well, I mean, with
so
all the
what
different
is it? 19
spices.
and a half?
Yeah.
That
And I wondered if it'll taste boozy at all because, I mean, the root
That's
beer spices
39
is
proof.
so strong. So, like, I don't think you taste it.
that's stronger than many UV vodkas right there.
At least the Smirnoff. Or, yeah.
39 proof.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jesus, it is.
Yeah, how much would root beer schnapps be then?
Root beer schnapps is 50.
50?
Yeah, it's up
Yeah.
there.
It's 50. Yeah, it's 50 because I drank a bottle of it once.
See, the good thing is that this would be carbonated, so it'd be, like, actually good, where root beer schnapps, it's just liquid going down.
That's true. But if you mix it with the root beer, it's very
yes,
good.
Yes. Well, this way you don't have to mix.
This is true. Man, that would just get you 22 ounces of that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's ridiculous. I
Yeah,
love it.
Tastes like root beer.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to have to find some and get that on the show. Because we did the, what was that root beer that we did?
No idea.
Uh,
The
it
disgusting
was, yeah, the disgusting one. We did the hard root beer. You can look back through our archive if you really want to know. But that one was terrible. Because it was like they took root beer and tried to ferment it.
No, this one they actually brewed.
Yeah, which sounds awesome. All right. Well, I think that is it for Ben. So let's do this. Wrong one.
And now the Department of Defense presents news with Casey.
That's me.
I think I'll want some of that watermelon beer now.
Okay. Well, I will tell this story while you guys are working on that whole thing. A Baltimore woman is vowing to make her garden even gayer after a neighbor left the following note on her door. Your yard is becoming relentlessly gay. Myself and others in the neighborhood ask that you tone it down. This is a Christian area and there are children. Keep it up and I will be forced to call the police on you. Your kind have to have respect for God.
Wait.
Signed, a concerned homeowner.
So her yard is gay then?
Yes.
So I don't know what that means for a yard.
Well, the note appeared after homeowner Julie Baker and her children decorated the lawn with a set of rainbow lights that spelled out love and ohana, which is the Hawaiian expression for family unity. And apparently that makes your yard gay.
I thought they were gonna have like 2 male gnomes like doing it or something.
Nope, just
like,
rainbow lights.
oh,
So what are they going to do now?
Well, in response to the note, Baker created a GoFundMe campaign to add more gayness to the yard.
yes.
The campaign page contains descriptions like, I need more rainbows. Many, many more rainbows. If we go high enough, I will see if I can get a rainbow roof because my invisible, relentlessly gay rainbow dragon should live up there in style. Baker's campaign has currently raised more than $50,000 for a gay yard.
I wonder if
That'd be fun for the first like month or so, and then
just
you'd
a
be
gay
like,
yard
I have a rainbow roof.
for your rainbow dragon.
is there a plant that just grows in the shape of penises?
Is there a
No,
penis
just get a
plant?
shrub and have somebody come and cut it every single.
I think you can like mold.
Oh, it's a rocket ship.
It's a rocket ship.
It's a
that's
gay
flaccid
rocket ship that just looks
and
like a giant
round.
penis.
And those are the boosters down there.
and it's just it just has like it's just painted. Like
I don't think painting plants is a good
They
idea.
should have.
well, no, you could use. They have like
They should have one on each side of the door,
Like a
shaped as a
chalk paint
penis,
thing?
and then at night have white lights that trickle from the top of it and kind of make
like
a,
like they
a
like
rainbow
cascading
type-
lights.
Yes,
No, I'd put a sprinkler up there. I put a sprinkler up there.
There are children
And put-
who live in this house.
and put them upside down so it's shooting up instead of
Well,
going
so the
downward.
problem is if they do anything obscene, then the cops can get involved.
I
As long
suppose.
as they keep it PG, they can make it as gay
You
as
can
they
just be
want.
like, I like icicle lights, and those are rocket ships. Okay,
right? Yeah, no. So what would be the gayest thing you could do to a yard, Carlos?
I have no idea. It's a yard. I mean, they had like rainbow lights and such, and you know,
Yeah, but to be fair, one of those rainbow lights did say love, and everyone knows that the only thing gayer than being gay is love.
yeah.
Like love is the gayest.
Well, I'm pretty sure gayer than that is just 2 dicks touching. But
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
so I don't know. I don't even know how you could make it yard gayer.
A train passenger in Dusseldorf, Germany, saw a dead bearded man in a blue coat and red trousers near the railroad tracks on Tuesday. He called it in, and a helicopter crew was dispatched and spotted the potential victim, and saw that he indeed was wearing red pants, blue outerwear, and a red cap. He also had a white beard. Luckily, the victim wasn't quite yet dead. He was still deflating. Yes, deflating. The victim turned out to be a deflating Papa Smurf balloon that was in a car near the railroad tracks.
Yeah, I mistake those for people all the time.
Papa Smurf balloons?
Oh, absolutely. I passed one by the other day.
I can't tell if he's being
I went to
facetious
I
or
was
not.
at Subway the other day. Like I thought that the person taking the order in front of me had died, and it's nope, just Papa Smurf balloon.
What?
you popped a Papa Smurf.
Oh no, I didn't touch it. You don't touch the person who makes your Subway food.
Oh,
That's how you get
there-
kicked out
wait,
of Subways.
Hang on. There's a lot of layers here.
yeah, because now
A
we
Papa
just,
Smurf balloon was making your sandwich at
'cause
Subway.
I thought he was
No.
waiting in front of you in line.
Yes.
I think he's lying.
Really?
I don't.
Wow.
I don't think he actually mistakes Papa Smurf for people.
You mean you think that I was lying about that? That I was
Yes.
being sarcastic? I don't know.
Were you lying, Carlos?
No,
I think he's lying.
not at all. This is me.
Always lying.
No, not at all.
A woman in Jasper, Georgia, faces felony shoplifting charges after authorities said she stole 131 pairs of underwear from a Walmart near Kennesaw on Sunday night.
Now wait, was she doing this? Did she just go inside the restroom with all 130 pairs and just put them on top of each other?
No, but that would have been awesome. The $749 worth of panties were stolen when she tried to hide the garments in her purse, another handbag, and some grocery bags.
Because that's where you want to hide them. You want to hide them in the grocery
Is
bag.
she starting one of the dirty panty businesses?
That was my thought, actually. That was my immediate
Why
thought.
else would you need that many panties?
I don't know. After she was released on Tuesday, after posting $5,000 for bail, Jones then posted she posted to Facebook because people kept tagging her in like the news story, and her post went something like this: "Before you jump to conclusions, you should all stop to consider that there may be a reason behind what you're tagging me in,
No.
and what happened. Yeah, there is no acceptable reason.
She didn't give a reason?
No. He just said that there could be one, guys. There is no acceptable reason to stealing 131 pairs of underwear. Like,
I still think that she should just put them all on.
nobody's asshole is so dirty that you need to replace your underwear that often. And-
See, if she would have got 336, then it would have been fine.
Why 336?
Isn't that how many days of the year there are?
No, there's 365.
Yeah, that's right. They need that many.
Yeah, one new pair a day. Then
Whoa.
that'd be fine.
Except unless it's leap year.
Well, then you just have an extra one.
So you need 366 for that.
Yeah. So you got to get an extra one.
But only once every 4 years.
If you know what year it is.
I wonder what the
Nobody
ABV
knows
on
what
this
year it
is.
is.
'Cause I'm starting to feel something.
It's probably at least 12.
I can't be 12. It
I don't
could
know.
be 12.
Aren't they usually around 9, 10 somewhere?
No. These ones are lower. I don't know. It's not on there, which means it's good. It means there's no alcohol in it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Even in the wildly innovative world of craft beer today, it's still possible to invent something new. We have chocolate beers, beers with fruit and peaches and watermelon and all kinds of stuff. But now, with the new Wabbit Season beer from Four Hearts Brewing Company in Ipswich, Australia, we have a carrot beer. It's made from a wort that was 16% carrot juice. The Australian Broadcasting Company reports that the brewery collaborated with local farmer Richard Gorman to develop the beer. He contributed all the carrots used to make it. The brew looks almost as orange as a cup of Fanta and apparently tastes strongly of carrots.
I would
wonder
I would
why.
hope so.
Right? The brewery has so far released 1,200 liters of the stuff, but to date, it's only available at bars in Northern Australia and at Four Hearts Brewery. I wonder if you drink enough, if it helps you see better.
Probably.
Now it's really they need to like stretch their ideas out there a little bit more. If like carrot beer is like the most far out thing that
You
they've
don't
had
get
for a
beer
while,
goggles
that they've invented.
at all.
No, you could see right through those.
I
beer
think we should go
goggles.
around real quick and come up with some alternative beer flavors.
All right, Carlos, we'll start with you.
Bear penis.
There was a
That's far too obscure.
there was a cow testicle beer a year or so ago.
Really?
So we don't have bear penis then.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, they put bull balls in
What-
the
was
in
that
the beer.
Was that the? Well, I can't remember what it was.
It was
called.
from a brewery out in Colorado. I think it
Yeah.
might have even been Colorado Brewing Company.
I know what you're talking about. I remember that.
Yeah.
Surprised Japan hasn't made it up yet, but seaweed beer.
Interesting. I mean, we have had Squid Ink on the show.
We have had squid ink.
Man, like,
That is a delicious beer.
that is such a good beer. That beer should not be that good. It really shouldn't. And you don't even like IPAs. I don't know. They've used pretty much everything in beer. I'm surprised that carrots hadn't been used before. I guess this is the first commercial example of carrots. I mean, there's been like carrot cake beers that have used like, you know, some carrot, but this is the first one that
Russell
was
Sprout beer.
Ugh.
Cabbage
Asparagus beer.
Oh,
It makes you pee, and it makes that pee stank.
How about
smells like cum.
green flavor beer based on the artificial green flavor that you have in like popsicle sticks and
Red
stuff?
dye number
You could
4.
do an entire
But-
entire run of Kool-Aid beers. I like the purple one.
But yeah, it's just there's just food coloring in it. They aren't actually flavored like that. They're all the same flavor, but you can have
No, they're not.
you can have
The
rainbow.
purple one totally tastes different than the green one.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
the
just-
green
I'm
one
just
is
saying it's
supposed
food
to be
coloring.
lime, but it's really just green flavored.
Yeah, and the purple one is supposed to be grape, but it's really just purple flavor.
Mango beer. I drink some mango beer. I like mango.
That's got to be out there.
That one's out there.
Pineapple beer.
Out there.
That sounds disgusting.
It's not that bad. I've been thinking of like a pineapple, right? Like with some super citrusy hops and some pineapple juice, but I think it would just push it over the edge where it would just be
Yeah,
super
pineapple's
citrusy.
really hard to mix like in shots at the bar too. Like it really only goes good with the water moccasin.
How about a charred bacon beer? Like we have bacon beers, or it was like a breakfast beer or something. But how about charred bacon? So it's got like a charcoal flavor there because you burnt your bacon because you're
So
an asshole.
basically a bacon beer with smoke malt.
Is that a thing? Smoke
Yeah.
malt?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want to try a beer with that.
With smoke malt. Yeah, we can get a Rauch beer for next week's episode. I'll try to find one because I got to find one for our campfire thing anyway. I need 2 beers yet. We'll talk about that after the show. All right, so Jiminy Cricket really did a number on 26-year-old Kentucky man Christopher Stewart. On Tuesday night, Chris had a couple of drinks, and then his conscience got the better of him, so he got into his car and drove himself to the police station, where he slammed on his brakes and nearly hit a police car. He then exited the car and found the nearest cop and turned himself in for driving under the influence, which he had only done to turn himself in for driving under the influence. His conscience can be clear, though, because he was definitely charged with driving under the influence. So I still have no idea what was going through this kid's head. He's like, man, I'm drunk.
I want a Dewey.
I should be arrested. So
All
I'm
the
gonna,
all the cool kids have a Dewey.
yeah, so I'm
I
gonna
wanna
go
be
get one
cool.
right now. And then he went and got one. I guess it's really hard it's really easy if you go out of your way to get one. But yeah.
I wonder how many times he's tried this before.
And they're just like, no, just leave. Apparently, this time he also tried to drink an unopened bottle of like one of the fluids that goes into your car. I don't remember which one it was.
Antifreeze?
No, it wasn't antifreeze, and it wasn't oil.
Windshield washer,
No, it was like
Headlight
it's like
fluid.
transmission fluid.
coolant.
Headlight fluid.
Yes, it was headlight fluid, and he also tried to do an empty thing of almost empty thing of elbow grease, but there just wasn't quite enough there to do them in. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the news this week. So we're going to dive into our discussion. So today's discussion is kind of two-parter. I want to go through a few different apocalyptic scenarios and figure out like what the most important roles, like occupational roles, would be. And then I want to try to figure out which BNS member, either the 3 at the table or Rick, would be the most useful in each of these scenarios.
All right.
I think it should be fun because we're all pretty useless.
So we need some rules that are important in the future horrible society, right?
Yeah, so we got to figure out some. So let's start with one of the more common ones, a nuclear apocalypse. So you're stuck in a bunker underground.
Yeah.
What would the important rules be there?
Well, I think the biggest role you want to make sure you have in hand would be the betrayer. This is the guy that every week betrays the whole party or the whole group as a whole, just for selfish reasons, for whatever reason.
That seems like a terrible thing to have.
But since they do it, and you forgive them at the end of the week to make yourself feel better for some reason.
Carlos, is your life a sitcom?
I'm basing this on.
I already have a
Lost in
feeling Rick
Space.
would be that one.
So he fucks everybody over, but since everything gets righted in the end of the week's episode, by the end of the week, he gets to continue on, and you always know then when something goes wrong, who's at fault.
Yeah, but then who's going, like, that something's going to go wrong every week.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't learn his lesson.
No,
He doesn't seem important at all.
That's
In fact,
his
he
position,
seems
though.
a hindrance.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, Matt, what do you think would be an important position?
Obviously, the cook, who is also probably going to be the gardener.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, you got to keep the people fed and happy.
Mhm.
And yeah, I guess the most important people would be, I don't know, not doctors and stuff. Those are just a given. They're going to be there. But the person who's supplying the booze, because drunk people are happy people, right?
Which
Until
is
they-
why they had a whole bunch of booze on the 100.
They should have.
No, they did, and remember, then they banned it because it was just making everybody more depressed.
Oh yeah. Well,
When you're in an enclosed environment like that, and you're
So marijuana then, but then
Yes.
but then they're smoking until they're at the
Yeah,
rate where
then,
they're
like-
getting accomplished.
well, that's the farmer's duty then too. Anyway,
How about a really important position in the far future?
Oh no, the mayor, the mayor of the thing is super important because everybody needs an authority figure to
To
look
blame.
up to. No, to look
To
up
blame.
to for
To blame.
no to look up to.
actually, it's
inspiration.
both to
Yeah.
blame and for inspiration.
That's
Yeah,
what-
but they would never do anything wrong because they're a
It
delightful.
doesn't even matter.
in charge
They're the
person.
authority figures. So they get blamed for everything that goes wrong.
No, the person who betrays everyone every week gets
Oh
blamed
no!
for everything
And then
that
they
goes
get
wrong.
they have the re-election. The betrayer gets put in charge, and then things go really downhill. And they realize that the mayor wasn't that bad in the first place.
What about the what
The leather
about,
workers. The leather workers. You can't have a post-apocalyptic society without everybody wearing some leather.
Okay, where are they getting all the leather?
Doesn't really matter.
It kind of
You
matters.
really want to know?
Yeah, I really do.
Anything that can be turned into leather,
Is it people leather?
if necessary. But I think you want to go for cow. But if you have to go for human leather, well, then you have to go with human leather.
That is terrifying. I don't want to live in your post-apocalyptic
You have
world.
to be. Everybody
The
has to be wearing-
betrayer and ever human leather.
No. The betrayer doesn't get to wear
What
the human
is
leather.
going on?
No, we're just talking about your
No.
bunker
The
has to have a
betrayer is
betrayer.
not cool enough to wear leather.
No,
alright?
I'm just saying. In your thing, somebody has to be a betrayer, and we have to have leather made from.
Yeah.
humans.
I've seen the future.
Okay,
movies. They
so
all
I'm
wear
going
leather.
to amend this a little bit. The four of us are stuck in this apocalyptic scenario. Carlos is taking on the role of the betrayer, obviously.
I don't know any leather working, so
Okay, yeah, so we're going to change this around a little bit. So, Carlos, you would take on the role of the betrayer.
why would I? I think Rick would be the betrayer.
That's what I was thinking.
That's exactly what the betrayer would say.
I played top games with Rick. He just
That's true. Matt, what would you take up?
I'll take the cook. I like cooking, and I'm growing bonsai trees and stuff at my apartment right now. So I guess I'm the farmer too.
Cool beans. Cool beans. I have no idea what I would do.
I'm
I
pretty
guess you're
sure
the mayor.
All right, I'll take the mayor. Woo!
pretty sure my job would be the person who gets sent in to do
All right,
to
so-
dangerous stuff to
yeah.
see if he survives. Hey,
No, you wouldn't because
Carlos,
like,
you
I'm not
should
going
go
to-
out there and do that. It's like, what do you mean? I'm the mayor. Casey goes, I'm the mayor. You have to do that. Otherwise, murder you and turn you into leather. So,
So it's your choice, Carlos. Become leather or go die.
and since I didn't vote for him, but the other two people voted for him, I have to go out because they're going to back him, of course, because they voted for him. So I have to go out, do the dangerous thing, come back against all odds with whatever it is. It's like, damn it, I thought he was going to die. All right. Well, for your next task,
Carlos would be the betrayer way faster than Rick would. I mean, just listen to the way he's talking. He's already convinced that we're going to send him out to do the most horrible things, and everyone else is going to back me. He is going to try to kill me so fast. He's going to go out there, find a gun, and be like, "Oh, I shouldn't tell anybody about this,"
so here comes
and
the,
then get frustrated.
and right there is the reason that Casey will use to send me out on dangerous tasks that'll get me killed.
And then he's gonna get a sentient army while he's out there. That's what he's doing every
How is
single day.
No. How is that even possible?
Carlos is like visiting other vaults.
No, if I find a
He's like-
sentient army, I'm staying with him, not going back to you fuckers.
No, you'd come and kill us all.
No, why would I kill you guys? You're 3 people.
and he's like, "That's way too much work." Well, no, I think we would bring in other people.
Unless I have a leather worker on my side, in my sentient armor.
Okay, I don't think
army.
Rick would be a leather worker. If anything,
No.
he'd be medical because he's like, if anything, Rick actually has the most apocalyptic marketable skill.
He runs his test. All right, guys. Well, I got bad news. We got fucking cancer. Like we're all dead.
Until he starts using wet wood to try and make a fire. So that's another thing. Got to keep in
Well,
mind.
we're in a bunker. We don't want to fire.
Okay.
Like-
Just keep that in mind with his ways of thinking.
Yeah. So no, that'll.
He's not
that'll
your
come.
fire starter then.
No.
He is not our fire starter. Oh man, he is not. All right. So I guess
And
what,
keep any trees away from
Carlos,
him,
give me
too.
another apocalyptic scenario.
Let's go with you do actually have to have a forager, somebody who goes out there. Somebody who's not me, of course, because I'm just sent off to do the dangerous stuff. Somebody who's out there to get the useful stuff. Somebody who goes out there.
Hey
scratches
guys, I
around.
found Slim Jims.
Guys, I found a can of beans that expired 50 years ago. We're set for the next week. Things like that.
How are we gonna live a week off one can of beans?
Very carefully.
There is totally not enough caloric intake in that.
But all the mold that's grown in there in the last previous 25 years.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Don't let Carlos do anything with food.
I'm saying a forager. You're saying somebody out there, you need anything.
Yeah, Carlos, what is your skill? Like, what is your skill? Like, in this scenario, what do you bring to the table besides going out and almost dying?
Oh, I wouldn't be opposed to trying my hand at leatherworking. Somebody's got to do it.
All right, Carlos, we're on a. All right, so let's say we're on a spaceship. Like, it's a 100 type deal.
Spaceship. All right.
Yeah. Or space station, spaceship. What role are you picking up on the spaceship?
I will be.
Because we don't need a leather worker in space.
So, when you're in space, every once in a while somebody does something horrible and they have to be shot out.
Well, yeah, no,
airlock.
it's the betrayer every time.
So, the betrayer can't exist in the space ones because you have to just have
You
leave
have
the
to
space station.
float him.
So I'd be the person whose job is to press the button that shoots them out the airlock.
What a job. That's very useful.
How
Carlos.
often do you think you have to?
I would
use
have an
this
executioner's
option?
hood. Like I'd still have my name taken on my
They
uniform.
know who you are. Why are you wearing a hood?
Because it's tradition. It's fucking tradition.
Shouldn't there be 3 buttons and 3 different executioners push the button and nobody knows which one actually opens the airlock?
That makes no fucking sense.
Why? Then you don't have to live with the guilt of killing a person.
Yeah, I'll be fine. We're in a horrible space situation, and this person probably did something horrible, like farted in a closed area.
Wait, in your scenario, is that punishable by airlocking?
Depends on what they ate, and if they had like a space Taco Bell.
I'm so glad he's not in charge of any human beings ever. Matt, what about you?
The same thing, I think. I don't know.
A cook?
Yeah, I'll be a cook everywhere.
I was worried that you're gonna go for when you said the same thing. I was like, butt executioner, really? You're gonna go for a butt executioner too? I'm gonna have some competition in my market.
Well, I can be crafty, so I'll do something crafty.
I think everyone would have to do something crafty. I don't think there's a single skill. Actually, my real life skill of being a computer programmer might actually come in handy in a space situation.
And I'd probably end up being a fixer of things then too.
Fixer of things.
Yep.
A fixer of Carlos's space fart button. And that's what he calls it too. He calls somebody getting shot out of the airlock being farted out into space.
No, I'm curious. Like you have the you jettison people out in space, and you like. The problem is, do they still have air in that chamber before they launch them out in space?
Yes.
So every time you do it, you lose a bunch of oxygen. So actually,
yeah.
No,
I will
because
innovate it. I will say
there's
you got
an
to
airlock.
flood it with something that's not oxygen, so that way you're not wasting.
Flood it with
oxygen.
CO2.
Yeah.
And that would put the person to sleep.
And that way you don't. I don't care about that. You got to do it quick so they stay awake.
just tell them to hold their breath as they
Why
go
do you
in.
want them to stay awake?
You should give them a breather mask too.
Then we're losing breather masks. It's not like we can create more.
A plastic bag. No, that will just be destroyed instantly by the vacuum. I don't know. I don't think.
Why do you want them to stay alive?
Well, there's
the
probably
option to fight for survival. I don't
there's
know.
probably like a trash chute or something that you could just throw them down. You aren't going to lose that much air that way.
trash chute. I don't know. A trash chute to fit a body. You're gonna have to chop a body up before you put it on the trash chute.
No.
I'm not gonna
Have you ever
go around
seen Space-
butchering a human being.
Have you ever seen Space
Yeah, no.
movies?
He'll kill them without impunity or with impunity, but he won't chop them up. There is a line,
Haven't you ever
I
seen
follow the
space
law.
movies? People always go down the trash chute in space movies.
even in Star Wars.
That was
I know.
only really Star Wars, and that was different. They had a massive space station. They could have probably just piled a bunch of
We're
piled
gonna have a
bodies.
massive space station too, because obviously you can't live on Earth, so you got to fit the people.
I
Up there.
really don't think we're going to be jettisoning that many people out into
No.
the vacuum of space.
So that's why a trash
I
chute
really
is
don't.
fine.
Carlos, you will be considered a vigilante, and then you will be jettisoned.
I
out
am
into
not
space.
going to be a vigilante.
Yeah, you will, because you will be the
He
fart
even has a
vigilante.
mask too.
He's like,
I'm not going to be the Batman of the space station.
no, you're more like the Joker. You, you are evil. You are not a good vigilante.
No, I only. I was going to say I only do it to people who deserve it, but that makes you still sound like a vigilante. No, I'll follow the laws of the station.
Okay, one of
Because
the laws
is going to
is
keep the
not
station from falling
jettisoning
apart.
people for farting in enclosed spaces.
Well,
because
whatever, that's more
surprise,
serious than
everything
else.
everything's in
Something
enclosed
that's
space.
somewhat more serious than that. I don't know what would be more serious, but
What do you mean? What would be more? How about killing a person?
well, yeah, I guess if you murdered somebody,
What
not
if you-
execute. There's a difference between murdering somebody and doing an execution into the space area.
to the space area?
Yeah,
In the first week, we're gonna start with like 100 people, and we're gonna be down to 50, and there's just
I'm
gonna
not.
be bodies orbiting our space
And then it'll be
station.
us four.
No, wait. I'm not.
And then Carlos is just looking for any reason to jettison
I don't
us.
think I can get behind any. If you have to jettison people to get your numbers down for some reason, like Casey getting the numbers down so he can get his re-election in there, I'm not behind that.
I'm not being elected to anything.
I don't know. You're still. I don't know if you're still going for mayor,
No, I said I was going to be a programmer.
space mayor.
Ooh, that has a nice ring to it.
What about like Lost at Sea on a cruise ship?
Ooh, Lost at Sea. So Gilligan's Island type stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Who knows if we found an island yet or not?
Yeah, yeah. All right, Carlos. What's your role in that situation?
My role is to find something that has vitamin C, so we don't all die of scurvy.
In the middle. Okay, let's say
we're on the ship.
Yeah, we're on a ship. We have enough food. We have
We have enough food to last us a while, let's
yes.
say.
We're out of fuel, so we can't force the ship to go anywhere.
Do we have any dead people that we have to get rid of too?
Sooner or
No.
later.
Well, but right, all right.
Immediately, no. We don't have, and we
Well,
don't
I-
want to create any dead people.
Oh
either.
no! I was thinking like using them as bait for sharks, because nobody's against that, right? Using dead people as bait for sharks.
Some people might, if there's any relatives of those people on
Why
the
do
ship.
we want to bait sharks?
Why are we
I think
baiting
there's gotta be
sharks?
a lot of good vitamins
Why are
and
we-
minerals in sharks.
So why don't we just go fishing?
Yeah.
Well, but sharks.
Why
have
do
got
we
to be
have-
really healthy?
Why do we
And
have
we
to
already
eat
have,
sharks?
we already have food on the ship.
Yeah, we have enough food.
Yeah, but that's probably like all resort food that's going to run out. Who knows how long? So I think you got to offset it with fishing.
And so it
Especially
has to be sharks?
So are you going to be the fisherman?
because that's if you get a shark in one day, that's a lot of food. So sharks ideally, fish otherwise.
No, but sharks are
I
fish.
don't know what the odds.
There's
are of catching
bigger
fish.
there are many bigger fish in the ocean than sharks.
I don't know how to catch
Sharks
a
are
whale.
not the biggest fish.
I don't know how to catch a whale.
That's not a fish.
Well, I'm saying like something bigger than a shark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things bigger. Tuna are bigger than sharks.
Well, we're just gonna randomly come across tuna in the middle of the sea. I don't think so.
Where do you think?
They're only in certain areas. All right.
So you want to be
And
in
we're
charge
just
of
gonna
fishing?
We're just going to randomly come across a shark and where we
No.
are too.
Well, that's what the dead people were for.
I don't think Carlos is in charge of fishing, guys.
No, I don't think so either.
I
Hey, is there a dead body back there?
That's the only thing I know how to fish with.
all right. Oh no.
And Carlos,
No, I mean like
What-
I'll
but-
fish
sorry,
for
no, no,
regular
no.
fish. But
you put the dead body in the water, right? Okay, let's say we give you that. How do you catch the shark?
well, obviously I'll have plenty of time because we'll have all the reserves of food to get our fishing stuff in order. So I will have to.
Why can't you use that fishing stuff without the dead bodies?
No, well, I mean I'm talking about for the shark. I mean, clearly I can get some fishing stuff for the regular stuff if necessary, but you gotta go for the giant sharks ideally.
I don't know if you know how big.
And
sharks
then
are.
once you get one shark
The great whites are pretty big, but most other sharks are just pretty normal size.
for a group of like 5-6 people, I think a regular shark will be just fine.
Yeah, but you're saying we're on a cruise ship now. Like you keep
Right.
bouncing around.
Well, I don't know what size ship. I don't think that was. We're not quite clear on that.
I said a cruise ship.
Oh yeah,
All
we're
right.
all fucking dead. We're all
The
gonna,
the whale shark is the
we'll eat
biggest
through
at
our rations.
46 feet.
And they are not coming after people.
Oh no, I can't. I don't even know if it's possible to catch that. So
The basket. Well, and that looks like it's a bottom feeder.
I'm
Basking shark at 33 feet. The great white is only 23. The megamouth is 15. The nurse is 13. Makos are 8. Blacktip reef are 6.5. And bong thread sharks are 3.4. And dwarf lantern sharks are 6 inches.
But you see, since we have a giant ship, though, I think we'll be fine as far as we're not going to need a bigger boat.
Well,
Is that all
obviously.
you wanted to say? Is that the entire reason behind sharking? Is so you
No.
could say that line?
Oh,
Okay, Carlos, what if we were stuck on an... Well, yeah, Matt, are you cooking again?
but we have
Sure.
but we have this no, we have this resort ship that won't be found for who long. And if we're on a resort ship, there's a lot of survivors. We're fucking screwed.
Okay, what if we're stuck on Gilligan's Island? I
Not
want
a
to be.
big Gilligan.
I want to be the professor and build coconut radios.
You don't know how to do that.
Neither did the professor, but he figured it out.
No, that's not even fair because, like, I don't know.
He also invented the frisbee.
I think it was just lying to them. He didn't make a single useful thing.
He made
just told
coconut
them he did.
radios. Or do you think he made the coconut radio and then left, and then he was like in the corner being like, "And the Dodgers are ahead."
Oh
by
no, they couldn't understand that reality. They were seeing a different reality just because of the fact that they were all high. All the
Actually,
time.
Carlos, what will actually happen is I will be the skipper and you will be Gilligan, and I will hit you with my hat.
I would not
repeatedly.
be. I refuse to be Gilligan. Who
Carlos,
ruins
you would
recipes.
fuck everything up.
Why would
repeatedly.
I? That's not even fair. You just say I'm gonna fuck everything up.
Matt, do you think he would fuck everything up?
You might.
I'd be a hard worker trying to keep us all alive.
So is Gilligan.
No, Gilligan was a.
He tried.
Wait a
really
second.
hard.
So I get the 2 hot chicks then, right? I'll be Gilligan.
No, Gilligan didn't get any of the hot chicks. The professor got all the hot chicks.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, nobody wanted to be with Gilligan.
I think you're making that up.
Gilligan and the skipper, they had bunk hammocks.
No, I'm pretty sure Gilligan got Marianne and who's the
Ginger,
actor? Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Ginger and Mary.
Yeah.
Here on no,
Like yeah,
that was totally the professor.
you are not right there.
Carlos. Who do you think has seen more Gilligan's Island?
Ever watched random episodes on TV?
I've watched all the seasons because I am a broken human being.
Did you know bluefin tuna get up to 8.5 feet tall, 8.5 feet long?
They're huge.
Yeah, tunas are huge.
Yeah, they're not in like generally where you have resort.
And you can
ships.
eat a lot.
Neither
more.
were sharks.
Yeah, they are if you put a lot of blood in the water.
How far, Carlos? The ocean is very, very big.
Yeah, and sharks can smell blood for miles. So I think we're good.
Bluefin tunas are critically endangered. I had no clue.
So that means that we're probably
Yeah,
not gonna
because
catch
of all the
bluefin tuna.
Japanese fishermen.
Yep.
I saw that South Park episode.
Fuck you, whale.
And fuck you, tuna. Oh no.
Yeah, but Gilligan's Island is not really a post-apocalyptic thing. So we have space, we have nuclear apocalypse. What's another scenario though that would be a post-apocalyptic?
What?
Zombie/virus apocalypse.
Yeah, I guess a zombie apocalypse.
I don't know. I think kind of like the
Everything comes down to the same roles, though.
It does. Matt cooks things. You fuck everything up, and I just try to keep you from fucking
so
things up.
clearly I need to well in my survival while I'm out there I need to find another group that's more reliable than the group I've came from and switch sides. All right.
So
Somebody
now
who-
you're the betrayer.
well. Clearly I'm not being appreciated. I'm sent on all these death missions. My God.
Carlos, in 2 out of the 3 situations, you were killing people.
I was not killing. I was using the dead people because I'm trying to recycle, and I wasn't saying eat them.
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
the bluefin tuna. It migrates between the coast of Australia and the Indian Islands or whatever, the Indian Ocean. So that's cruise ship area.
It's
Yeah,
totally
but
cruise ship area.
they're endangered.
Yeah, that
I'm more likely to catch a shark.
You're more likely to have somebody push you off the boat.
Well, then we all die because nobody eats sharks.
I am, and I'm sure.
No,
there's-
we just eat all of the other fish, like literally all of the other fish in the sea.
I'm
See,
sorry,
at
you think
least-
in the middle of the season.
At least fish actually have meat on them. Shark is just pure cartilage, basically.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never eaten a shark.
And then whale is just basically all.
Well, Carlos,
blubber.
I guess we have to go shark hunting so you can eat a shark.
That's the only way we'll find out.
It's true.
Besides, if I'm
And the only way to hunt sharks is by cutting off.
spending
Pieces
day
of
after
people.
day fishing, like all day fishing, I'm gonna want to catch at least one shark. All right.
And
Is that understandable?
in
Do you
China-
understand that if I'm fishing day after day, that to break the monotony, I'm gonna catch
Are
one
you gonna
shark?
make some shark fin soup while you're at it too?
No, you're the cook, right?
Well, I mean,
That would be on you.
I'm not gonna touch
That-
it.
You're not gonna touch the shark.
Nope.
Why?
I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, if he's already
That makes-
caught the shark, you might
Yep.
as well.
That makes no sense.
I wouldn't know how to cook a shark.
But it'd be like any other fish.
Nope,
Yeah,
because
no,
it's all cartilage.
no,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
fish.
Well, let's cut off your ear and see how that cooks.
You know, a shark is not 100% cartilage.
Basically,
I don't think you know how sharks work either. Jesus Christ. I'm with the two
They
people.
have to have they have muscles
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah. But yeah, they make shark fin soup in China, so men feel like they're more visceral in the bed.
Carlos
so
really-
sharks are those kind of sharks are going extinct too. So I don't know what you want to do.
What do you mean those kinds of sharks? All sharks are going extinct.
The ones
Yeah, the
that
ones
they
with
use,
fins.
the ones with the fin that they use.
One type of shark. They use one type of shark.
What if that's the only type of shark you can catch where we are?
That'd be weird.
No, not really.
Couldn't we just go to land in that case?
No, because the land we were stuck at sea.
No. Actually, we should actually have most of the crew just making a gigantic fucking sail.
That's true. With all the clothes we have and stuff.
Yeah, instead of, throwing people into the thing.
I was saying use the dead people to fish. All right.
List of reasons why you shouldn't eat shark on mensfitness.com.
Here we go. What you need to know about eating shark.
Is there a lot of stuff?
I'm working on it. Let's see.
West A shark fin
Something
soup
about
is a delicacy
finning.
in China. It's dropped about 70% due to China's increasing ostrichy something.
Obama said, "Don't eat sharks."
What? That's a really weird, specific thing for Obama to say.
Who eats sharks and how?
Don't eat
Shark fin falls somewhere between chewy and crunchy. You can also grill shark, much like you would any other fish. Simply brush with olive oil, season as you'd like, and grill for about 5 to 6 minutes per side. Mako apparently tastes very much like swordfish.
Besides conserving their lives, shark meat it can be terribly unhealthy, according to CNN report. The
Well,
mercury-
that's anti-shark propaganda.
the mercury levels in sharks can cause coordination loss, blindness, and even death.
I don't think that's not fair.
There are two. There are two
Literally,
comments on this
all
article.
all fish out there are gonna give you that.
There are two comments on this everything you note about eating sharks article.
Yeah.
Number one is from Kellogg's 87. That doesn't tell me shit about eating shark. And Mac and Cheese 69. Yeah, man, this website sucks big dick. Tell me about eating long dick shark.
So I'm assuming the first person wanted to know what shark would be like in their Kellogg cereal. The second guy wanted the shark in their mac and cheese.
Yes, and now there is a thing about lasagna cupcakes.
That sounds disgusting.
So I think we just came to the conclusion that we aren't fishing for sharks.
We are not fishing for sharks.
No, you found one thing that said don't do it. We found another thing that just said had some information.
Oh, here
about
we go.
cooking fish.
Here is we should eat grouper.
I don't know how you specifically catch grouper. All right.
Apparently with sharks. I found a 45-second video about a grouper eating a 4-foot shark in one bite.
That'd be really cool. If I catch a shark and then catch a bigger fish with it.
There's an article online that says the headline is "Homeless people are eating tiger shark in Texas."
All right. I guess.
Oh no, this person just got pulled into the water. That is terrifying. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, it was just their camera. We're okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, they caught. Oh, Carlos, you don't need people. You just use a fishing line to catch a shark.
What am I supposed to catch them with?
People.
A fishing line.
Yeah, but you need people to.
Oh no,
attract
the
shark.
large.
Oh
large
shit, that is a big ass fish. I'm sorry, that's not interesting
No.
radio at
No.
all. All right, well, should we wrap up, Carlos?
Yeah.
Because I think we've beaten this shark to death.
Yeah.
Where's my music, Carlos? There it is. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in this week and listening to us talk about, I guess, sharks for a while. Man, Carlos, do you even watch Shark Week?
No, because that's insane.
Why? I bet they would tell you how to eat a shark.
Because it's not a real thing to have a whole week about. Now, if it was about bears, all right.
Wait, what?
Bears are super dangerous.
So are sharks.
And cows. Cows kill more people than bears.
Carlos,
kill,
you can't count
or
heart
sharks.
disease.
Well, I'm not counting. That's not counting heart disease. Cows are super dangerous.
That's just
And horses.
Wait,
Horses murder people left and right.
wait, hang on. Where are you getting these numbers?
And also, they break people's necks.
No. Where are you getting these numbers?
I can name a name of. There's Christopher Reeves, whose neck was who was paralyzed for years. You know, as a fellow Christopher, I can't really say I want to get behind horses.
Where are your numbers about horses and cows killing more people than bears and sharks?
I don't have them on me.
I feel like you're making them up.
That's not likely.
I think that's very likely.
The numbers are low for wild animals, but for tamed animals, those things murder you left and right.
Horses and cows?
Yes.
I don't think you're right at all.
Well, then be wrong. I don't care.
All right. Well, if you'd like this show or any of our other shows and like to support us, head on over to patreon.com/blindnewsstudios and become a patron today. If you're going to do any Amazon shopping, go ahead and head on over to blindninjastudios.com, click on our Amazon affiliate link, and then do your regular Amazon shopping. And we get a bit of a kickback from Amazon. Helps us out, and it's super easy for you to do. So please do that. If you have any questions, comments, show ideas, or would like to tell Carlos that horses and cows are not as dangerous as sharks and bears,
I
Don't
think
care.
so.
go.
I believe him.
No, don't believe him.
Why?
Do not encourage
This
this.
is probably including people falling off horses and dying, or else milking a cow and maybe it falls on you, or getting kicked by and back by a cow. You know,
Anyway, if you would like to weigh in on this, shoot us an email at feedback@blindnewsstudios.com or shoot us a message on Facebook at facebook.com/blindnewsstudios or find us on Twitter at blind_ninja. And I'll see you guys next week. And no, they're not.